It's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read this kind of report, and
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
They've got Rajon Rondo, also Lance Stevenson out there. JaVale McGee is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. And here we are for opening night, folks, something everyone has been waiting for. Fans, players, broadcasters, too. Clark, just how excited are these players to get this season started?
Well, as excited as we are, Kevin, because it is something special for the opening of a season. It's a new start. It's a reset. It's a fresh beginning, and that breeds an excitement that's unique in and of itself. And that's really what the players work hard all summer for, is the opportunity to perform at their best during the regular season.
And the first one at the line is good. Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. And so he makes both from the line. And the Lakers, great for a long time, could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big three in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. We had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And the Doc in control. The Clippers, DA, will always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. Donnie's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Gortat's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Well, a few things have become clear with Rondo in the past few seasons. One, Greg, he needs to be happy with his situation in order to be productive. And two, he can give you big numbers at times, but he isn't the player he once was on that Celtic team.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's such a hard-headed guy and has his own way of approaching things. If you clash with him, everything goes up in flames with his game. He needs to be on the same page with his coach, and he's running out of coaches who will put up with it.
And that one's good, Leonard.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior. And the Clippers are known as a high-wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for Los Angeles.
And their guards have led the way in that regard. The ball is in their hands, and credit to them. They're not just looking to get shots up. They're of the mindset to create great looks for everybody.
Here's Williams. An easy layup after coming off the pick. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
Bradley kicks to Williams. Pass to Gortat. There's a screen by Williams. It's Gortat with the drive. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And by virtue of their NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. In these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ryan against Williams. Scott with a screen on James. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good by Gortat.
Always a threat to score. Williams draws defensive attention. I mean, that allows him to set up his teammates.
Dunn passes to James. There's a screen. Here's the floater. Dunn misses. Clippers trail by 12. Williams up on top. Defended by Bryant. Williams dishes to Gortat. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Bradley. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Bradley's got 8 points.
And that was Gortat. He usually scores, but that time it's had a nice screen.
They get it back. McGee. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harris is checked in for Scott. For Los Angeles, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Williams kicks to Harris. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Gortat. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Dunn kicks to Stevenson. Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. And the Clippers call time here. We see more and more players who can do it all on both ends of the floor. Clark, who's your pick for the most versatile player right now in the league?
Well, for me, it starts with LeBron James. I mean, his passing ability is platinum level. And then you think about his size, athleticism, speed, IQ. All of that is also platinum level. So he's unique in that regard. Draymond Green, because of what he can do defensively in terms of guarding multiple positions. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, the Greek freak, is really unique in his versatility as well.
So both teams making some changes here. Clippers trail by 17. Outside Williams. Passes it to Harris. To end the run. And he connects with the jumper. Harris has got 7 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Gallinari against Leonard. Gallinari passes to Harris. Harris missing again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And that one drops. 9 points in the game so far.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Clippers trail by 17. Kicks to Williams. Harris outside. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Inside, Kobe with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Rondo with the ball. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Kevin, we always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Well, the Lakers last season, the worst defensive team in the NBA. Again, offense was a little bit better. Clark, what's the key for them offensively?
Well, I think a couple of things. One, ball movement, utilizing everybody. Last season, they were bottom 5 in assists, top 5 in turnovers, and that ratio, those numbers, are not conducive to good offense.
Clippers trail by 15. Harris outside. To the paint. Now the pass to Silk. There's a screen by Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Leonard. The feed to Rondo. James outside. 1:35 left now here in the second. And the dunk by James.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
1:24 left to play here in the half.
Be aggressive.
Boy, like it.
Foul of the game.
And you can lift.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost.
Made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Jay's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Silk. He's covered by Rondo. Silk passes to Williams.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway. Hey.
I'm excited. I am really excited. I am really excited, man.
Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. You could really feel how excited he was to be playing for his new team. Teammates and the coach loving it. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, first of all, it's cold.
And it's just about...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even... And the Lakers with possession here. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now we've got another look at the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Williams and Gallinari at the 2 and the 3. Harris is out there with Gortat, and it's Silk at the 1 spot. Harris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, my mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going on the offensive end. Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Silk passes to Gallinari. Gortat with the screen for Gallinari. Williams with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The 3 from Bryant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Can't hit that one. Gortat with the defensive effort. Clippers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. A baseline J, another shot, and the layup is good. Gortat's got his second basket of the night.
Well, and the wingspan of Gortat, Kevin, helps him big time on the glass. Great at using his height and length to corral rebounds.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, you know, I love Chris Dunn when he was in college. He was the 5th overall pick in 2016 from Providence. It hasn't been an easy start for him in his NBA career, but that happens sometimes. It takes a minute. He's had a hard time finding minutes, but he's a hard worker. He's a terrific kid. I think it's just a matter of continuing to grow and develop, trust the process, and this guy's going to be an impact player.
Lakers leading by 23. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. LeBron outside. Leonard kicks to Dunn. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. And for Dunn, you saw flashes of what made him such a high pick at times, but overall the consistency, Clark, just wasn't there.
No, it was not, and he forced it a bit and struggled some, particularly on offense. And I think it's something he'll work on and will get better at. He did show great defensive skills as a rookie, so that always will get you an opportunity to play, but he's going to have to be more consistent offensively to be the player I think he can be, which is borderline all-star.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
He is a big guy, and Gortat doesn't play the finesse game. This is a guy who's all about strength. Forget about laying it up there. He's going to take the power approach.
Here's Leonard. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Leonard's got 24.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Bradley passes to Silk. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Silk. Sweet little floater. Silk's got 9 points.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Kobe kicks to Dunn. To the inside. And James gets it to go on the assist from Dunn. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So it's the Lakers now. Now here's Stevenson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now Rondo. 5 to shoot. Passes to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Bradley up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Gortat dishes to Bradley. Over Stevenson. And that one comes up a bit short. Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Rondo. Gortat with the block. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And it's the little things that Marcin Gortat is so good at that helps you at that center position. His awareness of space, strong in the pick and roll, and also a solid finisher at the rim.
And with Gortat, it's those little things like setting timely screens or Greg moving to open up room for others that make him so valuable.
And Kevin, he is deadly in the pick and roll. One of the best screeners in terms of his effectiveness to create space. And usually he's near the top of the league in terms of baskets that are created off of his screens.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. There's the screen. Jay, the pass to James. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to Stevenson. James in the post. Going a recovery. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clark, we've seen a few active players have their own podcasts that they produce throughout the season. I think that's a good idea or a bad idea for them.
Again, I'm ambivalent to that because the landscape is so different now with the social media platforms. And I like the fact that players have a chance to control their narrative, their story, through the different social media platforms, the Players Tribune, podcast. Now, you have to balance that with your responsibilities and obligations to your team, your teammates, and your franchise. And so that's where it becomes a challenge, managing your time effectively and using it wisely. But clearly, players should have the opportunity to be fully engaged people beyond just playing the game.
Unable to get that one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Count that one. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. Takes a three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Harrell. He's tightly guarded. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Rajon Rondo. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high...